Hello everyone and welcome to John Marinowitz Gym in Bustleton, where we have opening tip-off coming your way in just a few moments from the Bustleton Bengals and Port Richmond Leprechauns in this Saturday slate of NEYBL basketball here again at John Marinowitz Gym. Opening tip-off a few moments away as both teams now taking the floor. A few minutes of delay here as the scheduled start time coming in at noon, but we're about to get underway at about 12:20 p.m. Opening tip-off at midcourt between Maurice Barr of the Leprechauns and Aiden Balt of the Bustleton Bengals. Balt versus Barr at the logo.
Same brand. Different section.
Everyone's set and ready. Opening tip-off brought down by the home team Bengals and taking it all the way to the rack, but missing a two-point try is Steven Rodriguez. Rebound pulled in by his teammate Libkine. Libkine kicks it out to the corner, back to Rodriguez, who then gets the return feed from Volkmer. Rodriguez a high arcing three off the front of the rim. Rebound still contested and again brought in by the Bengals. Volkmer off the side of the backboard, and that one came down wrong and out of bounds, and so possession goes to the Leprechauns about 30 seconds in. So Volkmer, two quick shots from the field, 0 for 2 early. And we stay scoreless going into the second possession, the first one of the day for the Leprechauns. Hudgens to the corner, three ball coming. And that one off the side of the rim and brought down by Balt. Balt up the floor, Volkmer, a thread of the needle pass. Calls for a deflection will be answered, and a possession arrow will point to the Bengals. Last touch by Port Richmond. Inbound coming from that far baseline to Balt. Balt gives for Volkmer. Volkmer on the return at the wing. Volkmer driving in through the foul line, blocked and taken away are the Leprechauns. All the way through is Hudgens. Hudgens into the paint. Stutter step two off glass and good. And Tajir Hudgens gets the scoring started early. It's 2-0 for the visitors, Port Richmond. Minute 20 seconds gone in this first half. Two 20-minute halves coming your way. Volkmer kicks to the wing, a three ball on the way, it's good. And the first made shot from deep comes from the home team Bengals. And it's Julian Rodriguez, the guard, getting his first points.
Get back up, get back up, get back up.
Hudgens around the wing, Hudgens back to the corner, three ball on the way. That one off the mark, no good. It came from the hands of Howard. But Howard unable to reel it in. Volkmer with the ball around the top of the key. Again, kick to the wing. Another three on the way and good as Jacob Libkine gets in on the action. Libkine and Rodriguez threes on succeeding possessions. And now 6-2 lead for the Bengals. Now another pass deflected and taken away. A deflection by Volkmer, the steal by Libkine. Up the floor goes Libkine, but a wayward pass behind his target of Rodriguez. And possession heading back the other way, just like that.
All right, guys, get back.
Hudgens through the logo. Hudgens directing traffic, goes to the bottom corner, under the rim, two-point try off glass, it's good. And Port Richmond cuts the lead down back to 2. It's 6-4 as Ace Howard gets his first points. So Howard and Hudgens with the two made shots from the field for Port Richmond, Libkine and Rodriguez in favor of the Bengals. 6-4 the score. Home team Bustleton in front with possession. Volkmer to the wing, back to Volkmer. Three ball on the way, up and no good, just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by the Leprechauns who bobble it and now take it right back. Along the far side of the floor, thread the needle pass to Howard, puts it off glass and off the rim. Second chance was sent backwards and pulled in by the Bengals on the rebounds. Libkine in front of the stands on the far side of the floor to Volkmer. Volkmer kicks to the wing, three ball left just short at the bottom of the rim, and the rebound pulled in by Port Richmond. Up the floor they go, a wayward pass looking for Barr, taken away by Libkine. Taken away by Steven Rodriguez, who's looking for Libkine up the floor. but unable to connect. It's out of play. 4 minutes gone. Still a 2-point lead for the Bengals. Leprechaun possession with Hudgens around that midline. Hudgens kicks to the corner. Opens Howard, who brings it in. Howard drives, puts up a 2, and that one rattles home. Howard, the first player to record multiple buckets on the day, as he gets his 3rd and 4th points on that second shot, 6-6. Lipkind to the wing, 3-ball. Volkner off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out to the corner, out of play. Last touch deemed by Port Richmond. The possession stays here with Bustleton. Volkmer at the top of the key. Volkmer had to push the issue and couldn't find Balt. Balt brings it in. That was second chance up and good. And the Bengals back in front. Leprechauns going the other direction. Barr. Good pass to Simmons-Cole. And Simmons-Cole knocks down his first shot. And the Leprechauns with a quick answer to even the score back at 8 as Simmons-Cole answers Balt's made 2 on the other end. Volkmer now back with possession for the Bengals. Volkmer back and forth. In space, driving in through contact. A shot got off. It was just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Balt. Back to Volkmer. 3-ball on the way. Again, no good. Rebound again pulled in by the Leprechauns. Up the floor, Howard. Howard to the middle. 2-point try. A great move by Barr to save it and put it off glass. And now Leprechauns are back in front. Volkmer, 3 from the wing. That one missed everything. And out of play, we're heading the other direction. Timeout called by Bustleton, trailing 10-8. It's their first stoppage of play, exactly 6 minutes into the first quarter. Coming out of the first stoppage of play, it's Port Richmond possession. Hovering with the ball, Malachi Taylor around the top of the key. Taylor kicks it out to Barr. Barr drives in. A pass was corralled by Leprechaun and kept in. Back to the top of the key, Marrero, a 3. Missed everything, but pulled in by the Bengals on the rebound. And it's Rodriguez up the floor, kicks it out to Lipkind. Lipkind floats it in with one hand, but just off the mark. Rebound back out to the Bengals. Another 2-point try, again off the mark, as that one came from Julian Rodriguez. And Barr hoping to answer the other direction. Barr had the ball knocked loose, pulled in by Howard, who couldn't finish. Rebound again fought for. Barr backs it away. A 2-pointer rattles home. First multi-possession lead of the game for either side. It comes about 7 minutes in as Barr has his 4th point. And it's a 4-point Leprechaun lead. Looking to answer here. The Bengals, though, a 3-point try left just short as Rodriguez took the shot. Lipkind pulled home the rebound, and he will draw the first foul. Foul called on the floor. Inbound comes up to the midline. Matthew Lopez in space. Lopez on a hop to Lipkind. Lipkind to the wing. And making something happen out of nothing was Lopez, but Lopez couldn't connect. And it's back to Leprechaun ball. Barr the other direction. Barr and Howard have led the offense so far for Port Richmond in the early going. But this time on a third pass, looking for Taylor, they could not connect as Howard and Taylor are not on the same page. And so it'll be right back to Bengal ball, needing a basket. Down by 4, 12-8, 11:45 to play in the first half. Up the floor, Lopez. Hovering around the logo. Lopez looking for space. And will find Lipkind. Back to Lopez. And Lopez back to ball. Lopez and Rodriguez. Everyone getting involved on the top of the key now. Lopez further in for Steven Rodriguez. Steven and Julian back and forth. Now Steven bobbled it, lost it, and is taken away by the Leprechauns with Barr, who got dirty with it and then takes it away across the midline. Barr up the floor to Howard. Howard kicks it out. 3 ball in the way from Marrero. Up and no good, and the rebound pulled in by a Balt. Balt to Steven Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Balt. Balt threads the needle to the back to the wing and back to Balt. And now back to Rodriguez. A long-range 3 on the way. No good. Rebound contested and pulled in by the Leprechauns. Barr threads the needle. A good-looking pass, but just off the mark with Malachi Taylor. Taylor says his bad. It was going to be a tight window anyway, but a good look by Barr. Across midcourt go Lopez and the Bengals. Lopez to Lipkind, and a pass looking for a Balt was deflected and sent out of play. Less touch by Port Richmond. Now 2 subs coming off for either side. 3 ball on the way from the wing, just left short by Lipkind. Lipkind back to Volkner. Volkner had contact up high. And a stoppage of play called as Volkner got it to Lipkind. But may have taken a shot to the head there. Still stays on his feet. And we're back underway just like that. A 3 ball from the wing, no good. And the rebound pulled in by the Leprechauns. Shot taken by Lipkind. The other direction is Marrero. Marrero 2-pointer off glass is good. 4 different point scorers in this first half for Port Richmond. 14-8 the score, as they're now on a mini 6-0 run of their own. Balt kicks it to the corner, and pass again toward Balt, with a foul drawn in the midst. Now Balt back to the wing, a 3-pointer no good, and the rebound contested off of Bustleton, and the representative there for the Bengals was Lipkind, who seemed to be the last one to touch it. Fighting with Julian Vasquez of the Leprechauns. Vasquez gets the benefit of the doubt, and Leprechauns go the other direction, and they will draw the first foul against the Bengals in this first half. Foul called on the floor, and so Port Richmond will stay with it. First pass to Barr. Barr pulls up from the wing. Up, no good, off the side of the rim. Rebound loose, fought for and taken away by Lopez. Matthew Lopez through the midcourt. Lopez kicks to the corner. And driving in, losing it, and then recovering it was Lipkind as Christian Howard just couldn't keep possession. Now kick to the corner. Volkner on the way for 3, no good. Rebound is still loose in the paint. Pulled in by Balt. Balt kicks it again to the corner. Another 3. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Balt again off the side of the backboard, and this time it's pulled in by the Leprechauns. So 0 for 3 go the Bengals from the field in that possession, and now Barr looking to have an answer for the Leprechaun side. Barr puts that one just off the mark, though. Caught the side of the backboard, and Balt brings it in. Balt back to Howard. Howard May have had some contact there on the shot as it came off weird, but it's pulled in by Barr. Barr, the other direction, again off glass, up and good, and Barr has his team leading at 6th point of the half. 8-0 run for Port Richmond over the last 7 minutes of game action. Three-pointer coming, up and good, and a much-needed basket for the Bengals as Jacob Libkind has his second made shot from beyond the arc. And his 6 points match Barr's for highs across both teams. 16-11, just under 7 minutes to play in this first half. Barr around the wing. Barr to Torres and back to Barr. Barr with 2 defenders on him, kicks to Vasquez. Vasquez back to Barr, and Barr floats it off glass, just off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled in by Stuckey, and then a timeout called by Port Richmond. Delay in the give of a timeout, but a timeout nonetheless, as Stuckey was in traffic under the rim. 16-11 the scores. The Leprechauns lead by 5 in the second break. One timeout called by either side in this first half. So far, it's a 5-point lead for the Port Richmond Leprechauns. That's coming out of their first timeout. A shot came from the wing. It was put off the mark. A shot came from Simmons Cole, who's got 2 points in this first frame. Driving in through contact was Volkmer, who just couldn't get the roll. An odd hop and bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled in by the Leprechauns. And back the other direction is our Simmons Cole, Vasquez, and co. Vasquez returns the favor to Simmons Cole. Long range 3 on the way, just off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled in by Balt. Balt to Volkmer. Up the floor, Volkmer drops it in for Howard, a 2-pointer, no good. And again, rebound pulled in by Port Richmond.
This side. This side. This side. This side.
Simmons Cole around the logo. Pass into traffic, knocked away as Howard got a hand on it along with Libkind. Now off glass and a high arcing shot pulled in by Volkmer on the rebound. Volkmer on a hop finds Libkind. Libkind in the middle of the floor, shot no good. Second chance up and it falls. Aiden Balt brings the Bengals back within 3. And they're now on a 5-0 run of their own, looking to answer the 8-0 Port Richmond run. 5:10 to play in this first half. There's still plenty of time to get some momentum going into the halftime break. Driving in Simmons Cole, a shot no good. Rebound brought in by Lopez. Up the floor looking for Libkind. As Libkind was free on a fast break, but a little bit of a wayward pass there from Lopez. And now Port Richmond will restart their previous possession. Simmons Cole to the midline. He finds Vasquez. Vasquez, a long-range 3. It's good. And a big answer for Julian Vasquez, who brings the Leprechauns back up by 6. Libkind around the wing. Libkind through traffic. Maybe got a pass deflected. It winds up in the hands of Volkmer, who tried to spin and take a contested shot that comes up no good. Simmons Cole bring it across the midline for the Leprechauns. Simmons Cole on a hop, pass taken away. Gustavo Volkmer back the other direction. Volkmer looking for his first points through contact, and again couldn't get the roll, but he will go to the line on a shooting foul. First one from the line, no good from Volkmer. And the guard will shoot one more. Volkmer 1 for 2 from the line. Is in the first visit to the stripe today for either side. Volkmer gets his first bucket. 19-14 back to a 5-point lead for Port Richmond. Simmons Cole to Vasquez. Vasquez threads the needle, but pass deflected. And taking it away is Howard. Howard in contact through traffic and couldn't get the basket, but got the foul. And Howard will go to the line to shoot 2. At least it appears for the moment, and that will be the case. Running clock with 2:20 to play in this first half. First one from the line, no good from Howard. And the guard again will take one more. Second one good from Howard. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Same result as Volkner's last visit. So the Bengals gained 2 points across the last 2 possessions on the first 2 shooting fouls against Port Richmond. 19-15 back to a 4-point game. Balt looking to seal it in traffic for the Bengals. He couldn't. 3 ball on the way off the side of the rim, no good. Contested rebound pulled in by Volkmer. Volkmer with speed, but not as much help as he thought. It's just taken away by the Leprechauns, and they had a 4-on-1 the other direction. Barr to Taylor. A shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Howard. Howard again up across the emblem with 1:15 on the clock. Howard kicks to the corner. 3 ball on the way. Rodriguez off the mark. Rebound contested, kept in bounds, and pulled in by the Leprechauns. Here comes Port Richmond. Oh, Ace Howard 2 goes high and comes up empty. And one bounce pass, a smart play there by Rodriguez, but it goes into the hands of Howard. Howard again, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Balt. Balt to Steven Rodriguez. On 2 hops, he finds Howard. Howard back to Volkmer. Volkmer to the corner. 3 ball up, it's up and good, and the lead is down to 1 possession for Port Richmond. The 3 comes from Christian Howard. His first made shot from the field, and it's 19-18 with 30 seconds to play in the first half. Ball bobbled and kept in play. That's by Taylor. 3 from the corner is off the top of the backboard. No good. Rebound pulled in by Barr. Barr to the side. No good again. Rebound again pulled in by Marrero.
Can y'all stop watching?
Marrero pulled in the rebound, and it's back to Port Richmond ball. Shot from the wing on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Volkmer. Volkmer through contact and traffic. Volkmer trying to do it himself all the way in. He had the foul and won. The lead to Bustleton right before the half. 20-19 and a chance for a 3-point play for Volkmer. The foul shot up and good for Volkmer. And that will take us to the halftime break. 21-19, a 3-point play completed for Gustavo Volkmer, and a 2-point lead for the home team into half. Back underway with second half action here from John Mary. Now it's Jim at Bustleton, and right off the bat, it's a Port Richmond made three to give the Leprechauns the lead right back. As just 15 seconds in, it's Port Richmond in front by 1. They led by as many as 8 in that first half before Bustleton completely erased the deficit. Went up by 2, following a Volkmer and 1 play, and Volkmer tried to add to that there, the 3 ball from the wing. That one, though, no good. But now a 1-point Leprechaun lead. Make it 3 as I believe it's Taylor back at the other direction, a layup off glass. And now a 24-21 Leprechaun lead. A quick 5-0 run to begin this second half. A shot from the corner came up empty from Rodriguez. Rebound attempt was fought for by Balt. The other direction are the Leprechauns. And Balt with a steal in traffic, and a good play by him to Rodriguez on his first pass. Rodriguez through the logo. Steven Rodriguez in traffic, tips to the corner. Volkmer puts up a 3, no good. And the rebound pulled in by the Leprechauns. Up the floor they go once more. Marrero through traffic, couldn't get it to fall. And again, the rebound pulled in by the forward Aiden Ball, who's been extremely active off the board so far. Volkmer again around midcourt. Volkmer sets the pace, directing traffic on a one-hop pass to Rodriguez. Julian Rodriguez back and forth with Lopez. Lopez found Balt, and Balt drew contact. Basket's no good, but he will go to the line to shoot his first 2 foul shots of the day. First one off the mark from Balt. One more coming for the forward.
Not now. Back up.
Second one rattles home. Balt's 1 for 2 from the line. And it's been the same result for all 3 Bengals who have made visits to the charity stripe today. 24-22 the score. A kick to the corner. 3 ball on the way, missed everything. And the shot came from the hands of Anthony Simmons-Cole of the Leprechauns. Volkmer to the corner. Volkmer finds Rodriguez with a 3, and that one just off the mark as well. Rebound attempt by Balt, but it goes off of his arm and out of play. And it's back to Leprechaun possession the other direction. To Tajir Hudgens directing traffic. Hudgens around the top of the key. Now 3 from the wing, off balance. Shot no good. Rebound fought for by Barr, but wound up off the hand of Aiden Balt instead. Last touch by the Bengals. And it'll stay here with Port Richmond. Inbound goes right to the top of the key. Hudgens a 3, off the rim, no good. And the rebound contested by Volkmer, who pulls it in around the near side. Barr tried to float it in, now goes reverse and gets it to fall. Maurice Barr gets his 8th point of the day. 26-22 the score. Volkmer finds Rodriguez for a 3. It's good, and Steven Rodriguez is on the board. He's been a physical player today, getting all on the floor, getting rebounds and filtering plays, and gets his first points here on a deep ball. 26-25. Pass into the paint, and the Leprechauns have an answer, a 2-point layoff pass by Howard. And Howard has his 3rd made basket. 28-25 in favor of Port Richmond. Kick again to the wing. Rodriguez wants his 2nd, couldn't get it. Rebound is contested for by Volkmer in traffic. He pitches it out to Balt. Balt back to Howard. Howard to Volkmer through contact. A sidearm 2, no good. Fought for by Rodriguez, but the rebound is taken by Howard and co. going the other direction. Howard at the wing. Finds Barr. 3 ball on the way. It's good. Barr to Hudgens, and Hudgens makes it a 6-point lead once more for Port Richmond. 3 different Leprechauns now at 6+ points. Howard has 6, Hudgens has 7, and Maurice Barr, the team lead, with 8. 3 ball from the wing, no good. Rebound pulled in by Balt. Balt with double team on him. Finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez over by the official, goes to the wing, and a push called against Port Richmond.
Ant, come up. No, look.
Inbound to Volkmer, and back to Volkmer on a pass from Lopez. Volkmer, nearly a travel. It wasn't called, but the ball doesn't lie as a turnover goes right to the Leprechauns. Back the other direction was Hudgens, who tried to find Barr on a pass, but Barr not quite ready for it. Out of play along the far baseline. And the inbound given to Volkmer. Volkmer finds Lipkind, long range three, no good. Rebound contested for by Balt, but instead pulled in by Howard. More physical play by Steven Rodriguez, who couldn't get the steal. As Simmons Cole finds Howard once more at the wing. Now play knocked away by Rodriguez, picked up by Volkmer, and now the direction is Lipkind. Lipkind looking for help, try to find Volkmer an underhand pass, but instead it's knocked away and taken by Howard, who then overleads Simmons Cole, and it's a lot of cardio done in the last few possessions. 13:30 on the clock in the second half, and after all of the chaos, it's back to the Bustleton ball. Volkmer to the midline. Volkmer finds Balt. Balt kicks to the corner. Rodriguez a three, no good. Rebound pulled in, a two-pointer nearly off glass, but didn't fall nonetheless, as Lipkind was underneath the rim with the best chance at it. Barr fighting for it. Barr spins, puts a two-pointer off glass, no good. Rebound with a swarm of Bengals there is pulled in by the Leprechauns and put home by Isaac Ramos with his first point. 33-25, and this ties a game-high 8-point lead for the Leprechauns. Looking for an answer of Lipkind and the Bengals, but Lipkind comes up empty. The Bengals one and done on their possession. Back the other way, Barr through contact and a two. Maurice Barr reaches double figures, and it's a 10-point lead for Port Richmond. Timeout called by Bustleton, 12:32 to play in the second half. It's now a 10-point lead for Port Richmond, with Barr shooting one when we come back. One and only foul shot coming from Maurice Barr is off the mark, no good, and the Bengals coming out of their second time out of the game, first of the half, looking to have some offensive momentum, as starting it is Volkmer, kicks to the corner, Rodriguez, wasn't on the same page with himself as he has to dish it out to Balt. Balt looking for to turn the favor, and Balt will eventually be called for a travel as he was tied up multiple times. And now the Leprechauns are back the other direction. Taylor around the midline. Taylor finds Barr. Barr back to Taylor. Taylor hovering around the wing. Long range three off the mark, and the rebound pulled in by Rodriguez. As Taylor had a defender in his face and not many places to go with it. Volkmer to Balt. Ball kicks it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez floats it off glass. Up, no good. A foul, though, as Rodriguez ended up on the floor. And it appears he'll go to the line to shoot 2. It'll be the 4th different Bengal to go to the stripe today. The other 3 are combined 3 for 6, each going 1 for 2.
I wanted to stop on foul shots too. We gotta come up with our own rules when we play.
First one off the mark, no good from Rodriguez.
AJ, shooter. No watching, y'all, please.
Second one off the front of the rim, and no good. So Rodriguez 0 for 2. The Bengals now dropped a 3 for 8 on the day from the line. Only 1 foul shot for Port Richmond. That was Barr, who missed in his last attempt. Speaking of Barr and the Leprechauns, they're back on offense. As Howard hunts underneath the rim. Howard finds Taylor. Taylor from the top of the key, no good. Rebound with 2 Leprechauns in the area is pulled in by Port Richmond. A great save there in the corner by Howard. And now stolen away by Volkmer. Volkmer in a 2-on-none all the way in, and an easy lay for Gustavo Volkmer. His first point of the second half after an and 1 to close out the first. We're back to an 8-point deficit. Barr to the wing, 3-ball on the way, another high arcer, no good. And rebound pulled in by Rodriguez. Rodriguez cutting it through the paint. Rodriguez drives off glass, no good. Rebound is taken away and pulled in by Volkmer. From the wing, it's good! Gustavo Volkmer with a 3-ball. 5 points across 2 possessions for Gustavo Volkmer, and he's brought the Bengals back within 5. What a fake by Barr. And they're going to call a travel on Maurice Barr as he tried to go between the legs on a pump. Odd-looking play there by Barr. And with less than 9 minutes to play in the second half, it's back to Bengal ball with a 5-0 run going. Volkmer scored all 5 so far in the run. Thinking about adding 1 more, but thought better of it there. Now gets the pass back around the logo. Directing traffic is Volkmer. Volkmer to the wing. Lipkind tied up. Calls for a foul will be answered. And that's contact against the Leprechauns. Volkmer to inbound along that far sideline. Volkmer finds Lipkind, was calling for the ball back, but Lipkind had contact along the near baseline. And the call is that Port Richmond had helped Lipkind on his way out of bounds. So another foul called against the Leprechauns. It'll stay with Bustleton. Volkmer across the floor. Rodriguez, 3-ball on the way. No good off the glass. Rebound is going to be let go by Vasquez. Out of bounds, last touch by Bustleton. Barr through the midline. Barr fired one, trying to throw the needle to Taylor, who couldn't corral it. And it's out of bounds along the near baseline. Volkmer read the defense and tried to find his man. That was Matthew Lopez, and he had him, but Lopez had to go off his fingertips out of play.
You didn't lie. Truth detector, you're good.
It's on you, that's why I ain't.
Port Richmond on a little bit of a flub up with some subs. They will get the sub in, and they'll have to restart the possession, though. A pause for either team as Leprechauns looking to get back up in front by 3 possessions. The ball knocked away. It'll go out of bounds on the nearest sideline, and great defense played by Volkmer. Volkmer had a rough first half, but he's come to life here late in the first and into the second. Ramos, his first give to Barr. Barr through the defense, pickpocketed, stolen by Volkmer, and then overled there by Lopez. As now well in the backcourt is Taylor. He needs to get across the line. Good defense played by Lipkind. Lipkind, contact with Taylor. No call as Taylor goes to the corner. 3-ball on the way. It rattles home. And a big 3 by Port Richmond. Isaac Ramos' second big shot of the second half, and it's back to an 8-point game. Looking for an answer, the Bengals, and it rattled in and out and just off the mark. Volkmer took a good shot, but not helped by the rim at all. Cutting in his Bar. A no-look pass. It goes off the glass, no good. Bar gets the board, and again, no good. So rebound still fought for through contact. The ball lofted straight up in the air now and pulled in by Lipkind. Lipkind through traffic, into the paint. Lipkind through contact, and it's 2-point, no good. Rebound is off the mark as well. Gustavo Volkmer looking for a second try, and again off the mark. Back to Lipkind from the top of the key, no good, and a foul. Running clock with 5:40 to play in the second half, 38-30 Port Richmond. And foul shots coming for Jacob Lipkind. Lipkind's first off the mark. He'll shoot one more. The team now 3 for 9. While the Bengals across 4.5 visits. One more coming for Lipkind in this 5th team visit. Lipkind gets his second. 4 for 10 from the stripe today are the Bengals, as Lipkind gets his 7th point. 38-31, a 7-point difference with just under 5 to play in this second half.
Who's on the free throw line? Yeah. Well, it's good. I would say it's good to do the best. Because there's a dispute. You got a clean buck. That's not a good buck. As long as you don't have a buck. You the buck. So yours is right. That's how you look at it. But it's a pain. That's a lot of work.
Coming out of the break, it's a 38-31 Port Richmond lead. Inbound coming in from Zayden Marrero. Marrero found Hudgens. Hudgens found Taylor, and Taylor's shot was off the mark, and the rebound pulled in by Volkmer. Volkmer was tied up, calls for a foul, go on answer, but an offensive board by Balt. Balt to Rodriguez, a 3, no good. And the rebound pulled in by the Leprechauns. 4:20. And time a major factor now to play in the second half. Taylor kicks it out. Vasquez already has 1 3. That one a little further off. And rebound pulled in by Volkmer. Still a 7-point game. Volkmer up the floor. Finds Lipkind. Lipkind step back 2. It's good. Jacob Lipkind reaches 9 points for the day. 38-33 the score. One-on-one, good defense played by Volkmer as he forces it out. Less touch team by him, though, as Hudgens was the offensive leprechaun in the area. Inbound goes to the backcourt. Hudgens across the midline. Hudgens, 2-point tryout glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Balt. Balt to Volkmer. Volkmer to the wing. 3-ball on the way. It's up and no good. It'll go off the top of the backboard and out of play. As Julian Rodriguez had a chance from the corner, already has 1-3 today, but it couldn't hit the second. Through the midline, Hudgens. Hudgens gives Simmons Cole a fadeaway 2, no good. Rebound contested, fought for, and eventually pulled away and won by the Leprechauns with Taylor. Taylor directing traffic. Taylor finds Hudgens. Hudgens returns the favor. Taylor around the horn. Simmons Cole from the wing, up and no good. Rebound off glass, pulled in by Hudgens. Hudgens with a one hand, no good again. Second chance, it falls. And a big make by Ace Howard. As the lead now stretched back to 3 possessions with 2 minutes and change to play in the second half. Cutting in, Rodriguez couldn't get it to go. Second chance off glass. And now third try. Lipkind step back, a foul, no basket. But Lipkind gets contact in the foul.
Hey, yo, you good, you good, you good, bro, you good.
Shooting 2 is Lipkind. He went 1 for 2 in his first visit to the line. That one up and good. The only player thus far to have multiple visits to the foul line today. Lipkind now 2 for 3 across his first 3 shots. Team as a whole 5 for 11. And 6 for 12 as Lipkind goes 3 for 4 on his own. Back to a 5-point game, 2 possessions with less than 2 minutes. Still a chance now to steal for Volkmer. Volkmer to Lipkind. Lipkind floats it off glass, no good. Volkmer through contact, couldn't get a call, and the ball is out of play off the Bengals number 0 again, Volkmer.
Get it across, hurry up. Help him, stay help him. You right here. Go, you gotta run.
A pass to Barr from Hudgens. Now back to Hudgens, back to Barr. Barr in the paint, couldn't get it. And the rebound pulled in by the Bengals with Bolton Volkmer leading to the charge. Volkmer through the midline, directing traffic in front of him. Volkmer to Balt. Balt back to Volkmer, who will barely keep it inside the right half of the court. Volkmer looking for Rodriguez. Ball knocked away and taken by Barr. Barr gives to Hudgens. 2-pointer off glass. It goes. 7-point lead for the Leprechauns. Hudgens now at 9 points of his own. The Bengals need a basket here and fast. Volkmer finds Rodriguez. Back to Volkmer. Calls for a timeout. Go unanswered. A steal by Hudgens. Back the other direction he goes. Hudgens through traffic. A foul. Volkmer pleading his case, saying it was all ball, but contact before the block as well, likely where the foul was drawn. Shooting foul coming for Hudgens, his first visit to the stripe. And a chance to make it a 3-possession game. Or correction, it already is a 3-possession game. Chance to make it a 9-point game, but now 8 as the first one no good from Hudgens. Second one coming from Hudgens, up and good. So Hudgens 1 for 2 from the line. He reaches 10 points today. The second Port Richmond Leprechaun to reach 10 as he matches Barr's double figures. Volkmer knocks back, keeps it in play, finds Lipkind. Lipkind, a long-range 3, needs it to go. It didn't, and it's pulled in by Hudgens. Hudgens up the floor, threads the needle. Howard a 2-pointer. It falls. Now 3 Leprechauns with 10 plus. And it's back to a 10-point lead within the final minute of play. Volkmer back and forth. Volkmer bobbled it, lost it. A steal by Barr. And the Leprechauns will take it back the other way, and now we'll start draining clock. 30 seconds and ticking. Barr holds it, gives to the corner. And they'll find Taylor. And that will do it as Leprechauns will wrap up the final few seconds. 45-35, the final score in favor of Port Richmond as they come into Bustleton. And while the scoreboard looks a little bit more dominating than it was, they take down the Bengals, an almost end-to-end victory for the visiting Port Richmond Leprechauns. Thank you all for watching this game from John Murray Nowage Gym in Bustleton. I'm Caden Stewart signing off. Thank you very much for watching.